Hey guys, this is Sean with Velocity Detailing, just bringing you a new YouTube video. This one of a Chevy Sonic Deep clean we did recently. You can see here the seats and the carpets and the cup holders. We're all gonna need a good deep cleaning, steam, hot water extraction, shampoo, pretty much the whole works. The carpeting's gonna need a deep vacuum, as well as the floor mats. We'll show you a deep cleaning those later in the video. This is us just rinsing out the trunk jam. It's something you can do easily if they're in really rough shape because you got weather stripping, so just be careful and you're not going to have any issues with water or excess water getting in the trunk. If you have a little bit, you just take a microfiber towel and clean it up. It is key to make sure that you give the whole car a very thorough spray down and get all the leaves out of the cowling. We use the pressure washer for this. We just give it a very thorough rinse down before any sort of hand washing or snow foam. We also do the door jams when they're in rough shape. Like I said before, as long as you're careful, you don't have to worry about any extra water causing any problems. This is a really easy way to clean up those door jams quickly and easily without having to spend a lot of effort. We also go over them by hand later with a quick spray wax just to clean them up even further. Well, all right, we'll let you enjoy the video. We did hand wash the car, but we unfortunately didn't get on tape as we were busy working for this client. We do have other details in the same day, so we want to make sure we get it done in time. But here we're just rinsing off the car. You get a full rinse. This is before we would do any clay barring or paint correction or anything like that. As you can see here, we just give it a full thorough rinse out the gas cap, which we already cleaned by hand. But yeah, the car did get a full hand wash. We just did not get that on film. So after washing the car, one of the first things we do is pull the floor mats. If they do need to be deep cleaned, we'll give them a good thorough vacuuming or just a pre-vac to get all the pet hair or loose dirt out. And then we'll pre-treat with our carpet shampoo, which we let that sit on there and activate. And then we'll go back and scrub the floor mats and agitate the dirt to help loosen it up to make it easier to clean. We do normally use a drill brush, but we didn't have it in this video, so we just used our manual scrub brush, which works just fine. You don't always have to have a drill brush. As long as you know what you're doing, you can get these things clean and looking better. Now on these floor mats, since they were so heavily soiled and stained, we went ahead and pressure washed them clean. Now as you can see, that makes a big difference when you're pushing out that dirt. You can actually see it right here in the video. It just blasts it right out. Pressure washing floor mats, as long as they're rubber backed, is usually a really easy solution to help getting them clean ahead of time. You do still want to make sure you get the moisture out afterward. We use a hot water extractor, so that's not a problem, and we get great results. But it is definitely satisfying to watch this dirt get blasted out of this floor mat, and it makes it so much easier than trying to hand scrub. You could try to hand scrub these or go back over them, but you can see how much dirt and filth is built into these, and the pressure washer is really the best option to get it out. And to finish up these floor mats, we do go back over them with our hot water extractor. We're mostly just extracting this point to pull all the excess moisture from the pressure washing back out of them. Because we've already pre-treated, agitated, and pressure washed these floor mats, there's not a lot of dirt usually left in them, but what dirt is left, we'll pull out with the extractor, and we'll get these things near to dry and then let them finish drying while we continue the rest of our detail. All of our interior details start with a good thorough vacuuming. That'll help clean up all the dirt and debris that's off the seats, off the carpets, off some of the center console or cup holder areas. This is the best way to do it. That way, if you're cleaning other stuff later, you can see what needs to be cleaned. You're not making more of a mess while cleaning. And then you can always spot touch-up vacuum after you're done for any loose dirt that may have fallen down while doing any cleaning in the interior. After good thorough vacuuming, then we go ahead and do all the interior surfaces. The doors, like you can see here, we just spray with a 20-to-1 diluted APC, allows us to easily clean the door panels. Now, if your door panel's more dirty, you may need more than that, but for this door, it just needed this, and we just give it a good light agitation with a detail brush, and then wipe it off, and it's good to go. We didn't get a lot of video of the other stuff we did in the interior, such as wiping down all the other interior surfaces, or the extraction of the seats or carpets, or the center console area, or some of the cup holders, as we were falling behind. I had a couple more details we had to do that day, so we want to make sure we got as much on camera as we could, but also keep in time as well. A tour of the car after we were all done. You can see the interior is looking a whole lot better. The seats have already been shampooed, spot treated, hot water extracted. There were a few spots here and there on the seats that just would not come out, and that always happens on some of these older cars. They just have some bad set-in stains, but as a whole, you can see a huge improvement on the car. The door panels are all clean, the carpets are all clean. The floor mats actually had a really nice turnaround. They definitely cleaned up a lot better than we expected them to, even with all the deep cleaning and extraction we did, but we're all happy with those. You can see there's a couple spots here in the back seat that just didn't want to come out. But the good news is the seats are clean. The client was super happy with the results. Well, that wraps up this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give us a like on our page, as well as subscribe for future videos. And thanks so much for watching.